What's up, agents, and welcome back to another Division build video. We are here at District Union. I am solo and I am about to put this mission on legendary difficulty, and the reason for that is I am going to showcase to you the ultimate explosive build in this game. As you can see, I've got the Seeker Mines on. I have also got the explosive turret on as well, and it's absolutely beautiful. Now you can actually solo all legendaries with this build. It might take you a while. Skills do take a bit longer than a gun variant, but I'm just going to show you how powerful this thing is. And you're just basically going to sit in cover and you're just going to keep blowing them up, distracting them with the turret. Anytime they go in cover, you're not going to be too bothered about it. The mini tanks are a bit of a pain, but as long as you kill the owners, not really a big deal. And you kind of, because you can shoot kind of behind cover, you've got them running around, panicking, and you can keep them away from you as well. And if you really want to kill the tanks, you can do. There you go, there's one gone. And you can already see the kind of damage this thing is doing. This is great for solo play, it's great for team play, because you can sit back, you're never a risk. And if you're playing in a team as well and the rest of them go down, you've got the firepower, as you can see, to just kind of sit back, finish the area off, and then res all of your teammates, potentially saving the whole mission. I'm not going to continue on here now because I think you've probably seen the point of how great this thing is. You do run out of things every now and again, but you're very quickly getting them back. And we'll just finish off these mini tanks here, because we all know these mini tanks at the beginning of this can be a right pain. Go on, run off. I see you running off. You're scared. I know it. I know it. It's fine. I'd be scared too. Right, let's head over to the base of operations. We can go through the build and you can check it out. Before we get started, be sure to hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and hit the bell so you are notified when I upload more Division videos. Even better, come over to Twitch and hit follow, because I could be streaming live right now. If you need any help with raids, eagle bearers, regulus, ravenous, all them things, that's the place to find me. Join the community Discord. You'll find the link down below in the description. That's always full. Join the rooms. Absolute good laugh over there. Lots of good information. That's enough of that. Let's get started. So you're going to start off at the specialization bench and we're going for demo. The reason we're going for demo is if we scroll through these, we get the 5% damage to target out of cover, which is really nice. It applies to our group as well. We can ignore an explosion because who doesn't want that as well? But we also get 10% increased explosive damage. Absolutely beautiful. Definitely worth taking. Gun wise, you never saw me fire a gun, but I am going to use the assault rifle, so definitely take that. You do have an option as well to use an LMG here, so you could spec in to LMG damage if you wanted to. I'll give you them options in just a second. So for absolute max damage, you're going to want to take the capacitor. Nothing is going to beat it, because when we scroll down you can see here, shooting enemies builds stacks to a cap of 40. Each stack grants 1.5% skill damage. It's an absolute no-brainer. It's really nice. You could, however, use the test subject if you really wanted to, or something else with perfectly in sync, or just with in sync, because hitting enemies grants 20% skill damage for 5 seconds, which is really nice. Using a non-shield skill or damaging an enemy with a shield, with a skill, grants 20% weapon damage as well. And obviously we're not using a shield, so you will get that bonus as well, and it doubles when you do both. Really nice. But you do have the option here to use the blue screen as well if you really wanted to. Now the blue screen's got a lot of magazine in there, a lot of bullets, you can spray and all the rest of it, but you can provide some crowd control as well. You're definitely going to be killing. You're going to be able to use your turret and your drone to be able to proc the blue screen, because it's pretty hard to proc in fairness, but this build will absolutely go miles and miles with that gun. Probably the only build it's really suitable on to be used. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. First up, we're going to take a look at the mask. We're going to use a Gruppo. Now we're going to use 2-piece Gruppo. These are pretty hard to get because we want the explosive damage for 15%. Explosive damage is pretty hard to come by. Most thing is skill damage 10% and things like that. So we want the absolute most we can take, and that's this 15% here. Farm the attributes till you get one with skill haste and skill damage, and then roll the core attribute to skill. Really nice. Skill haste in the bottom slot just to try and make things a little bit quicker. A second piece of Grupo is going to be our gloves. This could be knees if you really need it to be. And then we'll have some China Light knees on, so we could swap them around to China Light gloves. So if you're not, depending on what pieces you're getting dropping, you can have a bit of variety and swap things around a little bit. As you can see here, skill tier, skill damage, and skill haste. This is the knees I was just talking about, the China Light. We get 15% explosive damage, skill tier, skill haste, and skill damage. No surprises there. Next, you've got a couple of options with the chest piece. Now, I'm using the Hana U. We're going to use two-piece Hana U. So that gives us skill haste and skill damage, which is really, really nice. We get the skill tier, skill haste, skill damage, and skill haste with the normal attributes in the mod slot. But then I'm going to use kinetic momentum. Now, you totally can use glass cannon here. If you're in a group, you could perhaps switch it to glass cannon. Solo, I prefer kinetic momentum because of no incoming damage to worry about. Although we're hiding all of the time, there is going to be that occasion every now and again that you're going to get hit by something. And we're not running a reviver hive, so we don't want it to be too risky. Kinetic momentum puts up a lot of damage, because when in combat, each skill generates a stack while active or not on cooldown. Stacks increase your total skill damage by 1% and total skill repair by 2%, up to 15 stacks per skill. And you'll see that dotting around on the bottom. It's a lot of damage. It's really, really nice. Taking a look at the backpack. Now, you've got a couple of options here. I like the force multiplier. It's really nice because I like using the capacitor. So we're going to be shooting all the time. But obviously it gives us a two-piece brand set bonus. We get skill tier, skill damage, and skill haste here as well. And then perfect combined arms. I didn't even use this in the demo at the beginning, and you saw how much it was doing damage. But shooting an enemy will give us a further 30% skill damage, which is absolutely crazy. If I just head over here just to remind myself really quickly, if I go into my recal library, we're going to go into backpacks and into talents. You could use shock and air if you wanted to as well, because they will bleed from the seeker mines and things like that, so that's also an option. If you're using the blue screen, this could be pretty good as well. Totally up to you. You could use tech support as well if you wanted to. That's pretty good if you didn't want to be shooting as much. So you've got a couple of options there, or calculated if you wanted to reduce the cooldowns, but I don't see any real need for doing this when you're using the turret. Last but not least, the holster. We're going to use the waveform here. That gives us skill tier, skill damage, and skill haste. And as you saw at the bottom, it's basically stacking and stacking and stacking on each skill, giving it more and more damage. And we just let it go around and round and round, providing more damage for each of the skills. It never stops. It's absolutely brilliant. Really, really good. To have a look at the full build, here you go. Pause the video now if you've not already guessed what it looks like. But it's just really nice. And like I said, the Grupo and the China Light, you can switch around to whatever you want. When you take a look at the Seeker Mine, you're going to see here that the damage number is brilliant. 3.6 million, almost 3.7. That's with 15% expertise damage in there as well. Skill haste, an extra cluster mine as well, and some more skill haste. And if we were to look at our turret, you can see here 5.5 million health and nearly 4 million damage with 10 ammo. It's crazy good. Really, really nice. And obviously, they're both at skill tier 6. That's going to be it for the build. This build's phenomenal. It's a little bit hard putting it together, but you can just glide through legendaries, no problem whatsoever. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all them good things. I've said in all my previous videos, now I can't get my words out, I am grinding to 10k subscribers here on YouTube. If you've not yet subscribed, please do consider doing so. I really would appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching and all of your support recently. You guys have been absolutely incredible, so thank you so much. Don't forget to join the Discord, come over to Twitch, follow me on Twitter, all them good things, and I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you for watching, agents, and goodbye.